Today's horoscope, Taurus November 15th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. The moon heads into your sign today, animating your emotions. While this is typically a light-hearted transit, you're also in a good position for work, research, and investigation. There is some tendency to be mistrustful in the first half of the day, and while a bit of skepticism can be healthy and helpful, a Mercury-Pluto aspect can push this a little too far as it tends to exaggerate the negative. Try not to stress over differing perceptions of how you feel things should be, since people tend to be wrapped up in their issues right now. Think hard on a matter only if the process excites you and serves you well, and if you know your limits. Recognize a need for change rather than focusing on the idea that others are caging you in. Later today is excellent for partnering up to get things done. You'll find that your ability to recall and absorb information strengthens. One of the most critical moments of your year is upon you. A full moon in your zodiac sign will soon crackle this week. Its power echoes for the week to come, and you can already feel it taking hold. It spotlights your solar house of identity, your zodiac sign, and will bring a significant shift upon your path. You could feel like all eyes are on you. At this time, relationships will also be front and center. This could bring a tremendous shift to a partnership, such as getting you together or forcing you apart. Singles should stand in their power, and a soulmate may appear. You might be a little emotional today. It might be challenging not to take things too hard when the moon enters your sign, its exaltation. You might be extra sensitive to your coworkers paying attention to you, especially if they look at you or talk to you in a certain way. As this energy builds, you might become a little frustrated since the moon will square Mars in Leo later on. If there is an issue, then address it. Do not let any hurt feelings simmer, because it is not worth holding on to grudges in your work environment. While you're thinking about the future, it's important to tend to the present. Direct some of your attention to the development of good habits that help your vision. Consume spirulina, chlorella, and other blue-green algae in healthy shakes once or twice a week. These and other sources of beta-carotene will increase the level of vitamin A in your bloodstream, which you need to support your insightful vision. Also, sports such as tennis that depend on hand-eye coordination are excellent forms of exercise. It should be a very pleasant day for you. Interacting with your fellow workers and family will be easy and productive, and you'll enjoy even the most mundane tasks if you do them together. It's also a great day to meet new people. You'll find it comfortable to interact and make friends. Consider making some social plans for your evening, and if you can, see about hooking up with a favorite person for lunch to break up the day. During the sun's month-long visit to your relationship sector, which is a time focused on your relationships, the moon will eventually return to Taurus and create a full moon. As the moon arrives today, leading up to the full moon, it will begin to highlight the balance between your personal needs and your relationship needs. This occurs at an important time of year for you and your relationships. At the midpoint of your current solar, this offers an opportunity for a personal reset while also providing clarity on what you want from your relationships and what they require from you. The moon might return to Taurus every 4 weeks, but its return today not only begins the lead up to a full moon but with implications on both the romantic and relationship fronts. While as a full moon this could put some pressure on your relationships, with a chance to use this to better understand what you want from your relationships and what they need from you. At the same time, this will give the spirit of romance and adventure a boost. Daily Planetary Overview. Today brings a unique blend of motivation and reluctance as the moon in steady Taurus squares off with energetic Mars in Bull Leo. On one hand, there's a part of you that feels the drive to get things done, to tackle tasks, handle errands, or dive into that to-do list. But on the other hand, you might feel this stubborn resistance, a sluggish pull to stay cozy and distracted, whether that's scrolling through your phone or just lingering in bed a bit longer. If you're feeling this inner tug of war, know you're not alone. We've all had those days when we want to be productive, but our motivation is nowhere to be found. Sometimes, the hardest step is the first one: getting up, getting started, or even just putting your feet on the floor. But trust that, once you do push through, you'll likely find that spark of productivity waiting on the other side. Starting, even in the smallest way, can help you shake off that lazy feeling and tap into a sense of accomplishment. Today, the energy is also ideal for putting your focus to good use. Once you get past that initial resistance, try to hone in on your goals. Consider what's truly important to you, what adds value to your life, and which tasks will bring you closer to what you want. Think of it as a mental reset. Today's insights can help you organize your priorities, so that even when things get busier or distractions arise, you'll have a strong foundation for moving forward. By reflecting on what matters, you're building resilience for the future. Now, while focus is great, a little patience will go a long way. With Mars in the mix, there's a chance that tension might pop up, especially if things aren't moving as quickly as you'd like or if discussions get heated. If you find yourself in a debate or feel tempted to jump in with a strong opinion, take a deep breath. Think of this as a chance to practice calm and measured communication. Sometimes, holding back just a little, keeping a cool head and choosing words carefully can prevent misunderstandings and keep everything on track. Physical activity can also be a fantastic way to release any pent-up energy or frustration that might arise from today's push and pull. A quick walk, a jog, or even a few minutes of stretching can help clear your mind and make it easier to stay balanced. Remember to keep hydrated as well, especially if you're feeling any restlessness. Taking care of your physical body will help you stay grounded as you work through your tasks. And, as you're balancing all these different energies, remember to carve out some time for yourself. It's easy to get so focused on productivity and others' needs that we forget our own. Treat yourself to a nourishing meal, or take a few minutes to just breathe and relax. Self-care isn't a luxury, it's essential for keeping your energy steady and your mind clear. Another point to consider today is a little self-awareness in your interactions. With this cosmic influence, you might notice yourself feeling particularly enthusiastic about your ideas or goals. It's wonderful to have passion, but it's equally important to remain open to others' input. Have you ever been in a conversation where you were so excited to share your thoughts that you forgot to pause and listen? Today, noticing this tendency can be your superpower. Imagine yourself as a calm observer, someone who listens deeply and values all perspectives. By taking this approach, you create space for more balanced and enriching conversations. When we listen openly, we invite others to share insights that we might not have considered on our own. Sometimes, the most valuable wisdom comes from unexpected places, and being open to others' viewpoints can lead to breakthroughs and deeper connections. As you move through your day, I encourage you to reflect on how you're balancing your own needs with those of others. Have you experienced moments where taking that extra second to pause and breathe made a difference in a conversation? Or maybe a time when pushing past initial resistance helped you accomplish something you're proud of? Share your experiences in the comments. Your insights might resonate with others, reminding us all that we're in this journey together. Let's embrace today's energy as a chance to find balance, foster understanding, and move forward with purpose. The cosmos is supporting us to tune in, listen, and take each step mindfully. Let's make today one of growth, insight, and positive momentum.